Good evening, Boston. I'm Justin Thyme.
And I'm Lois, Denominator. Thanks for tuning in to That's the Tea, a broadcast on your side with the most complete breaking colonial news.
Among the top stories of the hour, the Townsend Revenue Acts fan the flame of already fierce tensions between Britain and the American colonies.
It truly is scary, Justin. Joining us today via satellite, we have a member of Parliament, Montgomery, Gainsborough. Mr. Gainsborough, what are your thoughts?
Thank you, Lois. While the outrage is understandable, the expenses incurred during the 7 Years' War are simply too high for us to pay off alone. And plus, who's to say if those silly Yankees were in financial trouble, we wouldn't lend them a hand as well?
It's very true, but Mr. Gainsborough, what is your response to colonists upset by the lack of physical representation in Parliament?
Virtual representation, my dear. British Parliament speaks for all British subjects. We are always thinking of those silly Yankee colonists. We are always thinking of the colonists, I assure you.
Thank you, Mr. Gainsborough. All of this and more live only on And That's the Tea.
Now back to the Tea Act. Despite the fact that Parliament had repealed the Townsend Acts, they decided to keep a small tax on the tea that the colonists buy. And now, they want to further this control by lowering the price of the tea of the British East India Company, in order to further their monopoly over the market.
It is known that Parliament enacted this in order to help the company out of their financial struggle, but many colonists have very different opinions on the matter. Here we have Diana Hunger interviewing people found on the streets of Boston about their thoughts on the matter.
I'm on the spot right now with Jamie Draper. Mr. Draper, sir, what is your opinion on the Tea Act?
You want to know? Okay, fine. I'm so frustrated with Parliament right now. I find it ridiculous that they think they can control the taxes and what we buy. First, it was the stamps, not that big of a deal. Then, it was glass and paper. They were pushing it a little bit. Now they tax the tea and want to control the prices in the colonies? No way. They take it way too far. King George and his terrible government are on a power trip, and the Americans will stop their wretched rule. The Sons of Liberty will not stop. We will show them that they don't have the right to tax us. Sam Adams will show you all. It's never enough. We cannot let the British monarchy control the colonies. We must rebel against the government and form our own utopian society. Come with me, Diana, as we ride off into the land of the free. Ah!
Well, that's unfortunate. I hope she's okay. I guess she's dying of patriotism now.
Alright then. This is why they like me more than you, Justin. More on that later, but first, a commercial break from one of our sponsors.
Tired of being an inarticulate fool? Do you speak a language in desperate need of standards? Well then, great for you, dummy! With Samuel Johnson's A Dictionary of the English Language, even the most uneducated peasants, yes, that means you, can be eloquent, scholarly gentlemen for the low, low price of 5 shillings. Buy now! Offer not available to women, children, Indians, Africans, or anyone who doesn't own land.
Good evening. We're back with breaking news. It appears to be a group of Indians climbing aboard a British ship.
Currently at the scene of the incident, it appears that a group of radical colonists dressed as Mohawk and Narragansett Indians dumped tea into the Boston Harbor. 342 chests. That's a lot of tea. I bet the king would be very upset about that.
This is crazy, Diana. How is Britain going to possibly recover from this financial travesty?
Oh, Justin. Here today we have Roland Stratingfordshire, here to give us his opinion on the matter of the incidents in the Boston Harbor.
I'm absolutely disgusted with the actions committed by these barbarians. This is completely ridiculous. These colonists should be thankful for all that their mother country does for them, and all they do is suck up anything good in our society and completely demolish it. I mean, look at this. The British are trying to get the British East India Company back on their feet, and the ungrateful swine living in the region are tearing the country apart. King George will be very infuriated, as will the rest of Parliament.
Next to me is an American colonist that would also like to share his opinion on the matter. And your name is?
Simon Reid.
Tell us all the details you'd like.
Those cursed British, they tax us all they'd like and entice us with their tea and their products. They think we don't see that they're trying to stop us smugglers by lowering the prices of their tea. They think we're stupid. We're not going to buy it, and we will never buy it. Us colonists won't stand for this, and the Sons of Liberty made them pay.
I take it you're a part of the Sons of Liberty?
Yes,
You stand against the British?
that is our motive.
A view from an American colonist himself. One from the Sons of Liberty, even. Justin?
And those are our stories for tonight, folks. In which direction the colonists in Britain will head is uncertain. But for now, one thing is pretty sure. The lucrative business of smuggling Dutch tea by the colonists and Britain's refusal to repeal the tax on tea were the final straws for each respective party. I'm Just in Time.
And I'm Lois, Common Denominator. Signing off.